As always, please retry the question before watching the video. So for this one, we're going to do a 3-step process that you can use on all future possessive questions, which will hopefully help you get these correct more often. It's best to think of these possessors as the X's Y. Okay? The X's is the possessor. The Y is the head noun. Okay? So in this scenario, see if you can determine what is the X's and what is the Y. What is the possessor? What is the head noun? All right? So in this scenario, the possessor is the birds. The head noun is persistence. Okay? So persistence, the head noun, is what must agree in number with the verb. Okay? In this case, we either have is or are. So the head noun is what must agree in number with the verb. And persistence is singular. Therefore, the verb needs to be singular. So we can get rid of B and C. Now, we need to determine if the possessor is plural. We don't actually have to determine it in this question for the reason that both A and D have S apostrophe, meaning we know already that it's plural, even if you didn't figure it out. But the birds, and it talked about before, most flickers, plural. So that's the birds that it's referring to, most flickers, plural. So if there was an option, one singular, one plural, we would know that the birds goes with most flickers, which is plural, and so it need the apostrophe after the S. But both of these have the apostrophe after the S, so that's not what we're going to actually use to determine the difference between these. We either need persistence or persistences, and the bird's persistence is well known. And so we couldn't have persistences because you couldn't have persistences and is, it would need to be are. So we can eliminate D because it has a plural head noun and then a singular verb. Okay, so that just leaves A remaining, which is indeed the correct answer, and everything is accurate on it. If this made sense to you, please add it to your worksheet. Write what you learned along with the answer on the explanation side, and then continue on to do the remaining subject-verb agreement questions that you missed on this test. If this is the final subject-verb agreement question that you missed on this test, please go ahead and do the possessives or the subject-verb agreement mastery, whichever was the reason that you missed this, before moving on to the next category.